I think this issue is the biggest problem ever. People are dealing with self-sabotage. Their own belief system, their own mindset is working against them. And the thing that people want, they don't get it. And the only one who's in the way is themselves. So for me, in my case, I've been the guy that has been stuck in the hamster wheel. And this is the biggest trap. This is a trap, like a huge one. I've been stuck in this hamster wheel and it's the most terrifying thing ever. And let me explain to you why. Let's say right now, you have a guy like this one and he has tons of money, right? And this guy, he says like, listen, I'm gonna show you how you can get at my position. But this guy knows that to get on his position, right, it's extremely hard, right? Also, it creates competition. Also, this guy, he wants more money for himself. So you would think like, oh, most people think this guy has enough money, right? And this guy wants to keep his money. He wants to keep his money. He wants to grow his money. He wants to grow his power and all this stuff. What is this guy gonna tell me? He's gonna tell me like, hey, you need to go dig for gold, right? And he's gonna sell me a shovel. I think that everybody knows this, right? That the business has been made in selling shovels and not digging the gold. But this guy, he knows where the gold is, right? And this guy, he goes to a place, he doesn't know where the gold is, he simply wants what this guy has, right? And this is the biggest problem. So this guy, he thinks, this is his perception. He thinks that he is eventually going to get to the gold. The only thing that's required is hard work, right? That's what's required, hard work. So what this guy is gonna do, this guy is gonna listen to this guy, right? Because he's there. But who says that this guy has the answer, right? First of all. Second is this guy doesn't want him to be on his position because this creates competition, right? This is just human behavior. Like this is not, oh, people are bad, because this is what people don't get. This is what people don't get about human nature, is that we're all humans. We all have this survival nature. We all want to survive. We want less competition. We want most resources. And we want to benefit ourselves. We want self-gain. Everybody wants this. So this guy, he's in self-interest. He's interested in himself. He's also interested in himself. Do you really think that this guy cares about the guy with the money? He doesn't care. The only thing this guy cares about is himself. It's always the same thing. That is greed, right? So this guy, he blindly listened to the guy who got money. So, because this guy has authority. So, what happens is that this guy, he's gonna dig for gold, right? So, this guy will say like, oh, go to, as an example, Africa, right? And go dig for gold and buy my course, right? Buy my course, buy my shovel. The course is the shovel, right? Buy my course, and you will also be in my position. But what this guy don't get is that this guy doesn't get that there is no gold in Africa. It's a deception. And the only thing this guy is doing is he's digging a deep hole. And he thinks that if I keep digging, right, eventually I will find the gold. It's just like a lottery ticket mindset. So this guy, he's draining, right, his resources because he's spending his money on, as an example, you have people, they are spending their money on gaining status. They're spending their money on lifestyle, on impressing people that they don't like themselves. This is a known thing. People, they buy stuff, like they buy a nice car, they buy clothing, like designer clothing, $1,000 for a t-shirt, as an example, $1,000 for shoes to impress people they don't like. This $1,000, they could buy some real things with it. And I'm talking about maybe they can buy real assets. $1,000 shoe is not an asset. It's a liability. It's like it depreciates. The moment when you buy it, it's literally worthless. It's just a t-shirt with a brand on it. It doesn't have any value. So what they do is they drain you. This guy, the only thing he does, his goal is to drain you. Why? Because the thing is that this guy, he wants to stay in power. He wants to maintain his power, right? And he wants to drain the competition, and he wants to own most resources, and he wants to stay in his position, right? So what I'm trying to tell you is that this is the whole thing. Like, I'm not selling you anything. And this is the sad part, is I'm creating content for years now, like since 2020. Like, you can go back to my channel, and I genuinely am sharing the stuff that helped me in my journey, the stuff that made me successful, the stuff that helped me to remove self-sabotage. And here I am, even though people don't appreciate me, even though people don't really watch the stuff that I'm sharing, here I am, still creating content to share the things that helped me. These things, this was me, I was this guy. And I was on the hamster wheel, right? Working, grinding, like literally hustling 12-hour days, being obsessed about this stuff. And let me give you, like, obsession is your enemy, and people really don't get it. People think that how to beat the competition is to be more obsessed at the competition. But it just doesn't work like that, because as an example, this guy goes to Africa where there is no gold. And this guy thinks that he's a smart ass, right? Like, oh, I'm going to be ahead of 99% of people. And this is literally what people, like, what kind of content they watch. Like, how can I be ahead of the masses? And this is a trap by itself. So this guy's actually ahead. Like, he's ahead. He created the system that generates cash flow. Like, he's getting this guy's attention, right? He's getting this guy's attention, then he monetize this guy's attention. So this guy, the reason why he has this kind of money is because he has multiple people being deluded, and these people, they are in pursuit of their own gain. Like, they're doing this for their own gain, but who is gaining from this story? Who is benefiting from this? It's this guy. Because he got your attention, he's monetizing the attention, and he's making you waste your precious resources. It's a bad trade. Your precious time, your emotional energy, right? And what they are selling you is that if you just keep digging deeper, then you will eventually have the winning lottery ticket. This is what these people are telling you. And what people are doing is they literally borrow from their parents, they borrow from their family members, they work hard, they invest their hard-earned money, and they buy designer clothing, they chase the status game. Nobody really cares at the end of the day, because everybody cares about this. This is what most people don't. Nobody really cares that you got $1,000 shoes. This is just the truth. You might maybe get some cheap attention, but at the end of the day, this guy he really doesn't care about this guy. That's just the honest truth. He just wants what this guy has. And that's the only reason why he's invested in this guy, why he tends to care, why he listens to this guy. Because this guy has something this guy wants. This guy, the same way, don't really care about this guy. But at the same time, this guy wants to get what this guy has, and it's attention. It's this. They want to monetize attention, right? And they want to remove competition. And that's how it works. But this is not the answer. Working 12-hour days, buying shovels, digging deeper, and thinking that if you dig deep enough, you one day will make it, and one day you will be paid back. but that's just not how the world works. That's just not how it works. If you dig deeper, it's like the same analogy. I got a casino, right? And I'm telling you, like, listen, I'm the owner of this casino. If you just keep playing 12-hour days and you keep working your hard-earned money and you come to my casino and you keep gambling, one day you will hit the jackpot and you will be in my position. This is literally what this guy is telling them. But this guy who plays inside the casino doesn't have a clue. And this is like the sabotage. The whole entire point of the video is that self-sabotage is brainwash. People are brainwashed. Everything that you're doing on a daily basis, you're lazy, procrastinating, you're making bad decisions, all this stuff, you've been programmed by this guy, right? Or by not, this guy doesn't represent one guy. He's not alone. I'm talking about this guy represents the elite, right? This guy is not alone. It's like multiple people working together in order to maintain power, in order to maintain a position, so they can stay here and you can go dig in Africa where there's no gold. This is basically what I'm trying to say.